Well, hello, parents. I want to welcome you to another episode of Fearlessly Parenting. This is our 26th episode. We've already had 25 episodes, and it's gone by so fast that I can't believe it. But here's what I want to let you know about what's in store for you in the month of November. The month of November is going to be my month of thanks. I'm going to be giving away books and prizes just for the sake of giving them away. Don't want anything, not asking for anything. I just want to share with you my thanks for being such awesome subscribers, those that are downloading my podcast. I really appreciate you. And in the month of November, I just want to show my thanks. Today, I'm going to talk to you on the subject. And men folk, okay, hey, I'm as tough and rough as any other guy out there. I'm an honorably retired peace officer. I'm a Navy veteran. I've been out there, and like I said, I feel just as much man as anybody else. But you know what? Even men, as much as we love respect, because that's the most important thing to us, we still need to be loved. And sometimes when we're down in the dumps, we don't feel that we're worthy of love and to be loved, and that is dangerous. Okay? Now, it's all right to feel that way, but you can't stay that way for the sake of your kids. Uh, Again, you may not always feel this way, and that's totally fine. But again, we all do, and we have to move from this limiting mindset. And that's exactly what it is. Because when you get into dumps like that, you start thinking, okay, well, I would do this over here, but I can't because nobody loves me, nobody appreciates me, nobody respects me. You can't do that, or else you start cutting yourself off from a lot of different things. You have to realize the importance of your self-image, because it's looking through the image of who you are. It's like my glasses. Certain times I take it off, I can't see like I should see. But when I put them on, things come into focus. You have to realize the importance of your self-image and have a good, positive self-image so you can bring your world into focus. So there's three things, parents and guardians, that I want you to know. Know whose you are. Again, you got to know whose you are. All of you are a child of God. Okay? And here's what God's word says, and God does not lie in his word. Psalms 139:14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Now, I got that off in there twice. Forgive the typo. But here's the main thing I want you to know. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. The world will tell you different. The enemy will tell you different. But don't forget whose you are. As a matter of fact, I encourage y'all to print out Psalms 139:14, put it up on your bathroom mirror, and every time you get up in the morning, hey, start off by saying, hey, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And live your day through that. Second thing is accept it. Okay, it's one thing to know that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, but you got to accept it. You got to internalize it. You have to believe it and act on it. And to act, you got to take a stance. I'm standing on the fact that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All right? The Lord loves me. The Lord appreciates me. The Lord respects me and who I am. And take your solace in that. Don't worry about what other people say. Believe in the one who made you. Other than God, again, never let anyone define your self-image. Believe him, believe his word, believe what he says about you, parents and guardians. And set your expectations in a way that will stretch you. All right? Don't set low expectations knowing, okay, that's going to be no problem for me to meet. You want to stretch out just a little bit so that when you accomplish your task, when you accomplish that thing that you're trying to do, you can look back on that and say, wow, that stretched me a little bit outside my comfort zone, but it still got done. Don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone. Because when you step out your comfort zone and you do positive things and you're achieving things, you are improving your self-image. And parents, please take the time to take care of your own mind, body, and spirit. I know it gets hectic. From the time the kids get up in the morning, get everybody's teeth brushed, breakfast, lunch is packed, off to school, you off to work, and then after that, kids home from school, try to get dinner on the table. It can be a nightmare trying to find a little bit of time to yourself. But before you crawl into bed and get ready to do it all over again, hey, get you a book and feed your mind. Listen to God's word and feed your spirit. All right? And make sure that you're getting enough sleep so that you take care of your body. And I'd like for you to take on God's peace. All right? Bill Johnson said at one time, if you want to have peace that passes all understanding, you have to give up your right to understand everything. And he goes on to say, trust is achieved when we make ourselves vulnerable to who he says he is beyond reason. It may not be reasonable for you to believe, I don't know why people would appreciate me. It may not be reasonable in your circumstance of seeing things right now that people respect me. It may not seem reasonable in the world standards that you are actually loved, but he is who he says he is. His word is true. It is, and it means what it says. Take it to heart. Well, parents and guardians, that's all that I have for you for this particular episode. I would ask that you go on Facebook and like us, Rumble, YouTube. If you're not a YouTube subscriber, please, hey, subscribe today. I'm trying to increase my readership and viewership through both YouTube and Rumble. Hey, and if you haven't had a chance to check out Rumble, you got to check out rumble.com. And, like us again on LinkedIn, Facebook, we really appreciate that. But until next time, I'm asking you to go forth and fearlessly parent. God bless.